think it's going. I'm not All right, there you go. All right, I'm back. It cut out a little bit, but it's whatever, you know. I'm driving back from my cousin's house right now, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about some things right now that some people may or may not like. You know, I was watching the game at my local bar at first, and then I shut it off after the second half because I figured, what's the point? You know, there's really no point in watching the second half and see the people that are on a practice squad not that are not going to make the team. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna read your comments later, but I'm gonna say one thing that may or may not, either you may or may not think is stupid or whatnot, but I don't care. Everyone says preseason. Oh, you shouldn't worry about preseason. This game, I disagree. All right, because Tom Brady came into this game wanting to beat us. All right, it was everyone knew it. Everyone knew he was playing a half. All right, what the fuck is a 41-year-old doing in the week 2 of her preseason playing a full half? Like that shouldn't happen. The guy's been in the league for what, 17 years now? He doesn't need preseason to warm up. He's Tom Brady. He's the best QB to ever live. He wanted to play us. He wanted to beat us. It was obvious. And guess what? He shredded us. Like, sure, preseason shouldn't matter as much, and I get that. But Tom Brady fucking shredded us tonight. Like, literally shredded us when our starters were out there. And you know what? Let me tell you something else. This new helmet rule is going to fuck the NFL big time. It is really going to fuck over the NFL. And it's not good. It's really not. So the NFL really needs to make sure they take the time and realize that some of these rules are going to damage the game in the long run. You know, because it's just not good. You know, but yeah, Brady was salty. And Final Flash, thanks for chiming in. You know, Final Flash, Brady was salty. You know, there's no two ways around it. He has 2 touchdowns tonight for 171 yards in the first half. He was playing like it meant something. You know, he was salty. All right. And there was absolutely no reason for a 41-year-old to be in a preseason week 2 game. There was no reason for it. So, you know, it's ridiculous. And did Foles play well tonight? No, he played horrible. But you know what? It's the preseason, and you're putting people out there like Aiken Sr. and Aguilar's not there. Torrey Smith's not there anymore. Alshon Jeffrey's not playing. The tight ends were completely off balance. Like, it was completely different than Nick Foles had to deal with last year in the playoffs and the Super Bowl. So I'm not going to blame Nick Foles for that. And people want to say, oh, Carson Wentz would have made that blindside hit that Nick Foles took a play. Yeah. Imagine being that retarded to where you have to make an excuse for that for Carson Wentz. The hit came from his blind side, you stupid brain dead motherfuckers. That means that you cannot see on that side. All right, you can't see what's coming to you. It doesn't matter how quick you are. If you can't see who's coming at you, you cannot run away from that guy. I'm heading home right now. I just needed to vent a little bit because, you know, we have some people in this fan base that are just stupid or they're trolls or they're both. I don't even know. It mind boggles me. It really does. That's why it's called a blindside. It's a blindside for a reason. You can't see. How can you even if you're Carson Wentz, how can you make a play when someone's coming off your blind side? Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Dumb. It's dumb, and we're talking about a preseason game. Well, yeah, I'm going to be talking about a preseason. I'm going to look at some of these comments. All right, so A Child Forgot Amazes, Piece 85 said, I don't understand why people are panicking over a preseason game. Well, people are panicking over a preseason game because, number one, they don't really know who the starter is week 1 because Carson Wentz might not be able to start the season. And number two, if you're going to put 2 and 2 together, Tom Brady playing against our starters pretty much for defense, he shredded the shit out of us as a 41-year-old. A 41-year-old, he shredded us. Like, he looked like he has been doing this for years. But this is the first time he's played us since the Super Bowl. And he looked like he was 30. You know, it looks like he hasn't missed a beat. And that's why I'm panicking because like years like 2012. I'm gonna go back to 2012 when Michael Vick came off of his heroic season. Yeah, was it? It was 2012. All right. Well, actually, 2011 going into 2012, but you get the point. Going into 2012, we were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Michael Vick got so harassed by the defensive line of the Pittsburgh Steelers that I was a little concerned at that point too because going to the regular season this can't look much different. Like our line wasn't blocking him for shit. So it is a little concerning tonight what I saw on the field tonight. Like I'm not gonna say, oh, this isn't gonna carry into the regular season because I personally think that it can. Big V looked like little V out there. He looked like the big V that got exposed by Ryan Kerrigan 2 years ago. Like he didn't look good. If Jason Peters somehow goes down, how is Big V gonna play this year? We don't know. So it's different. It's definitely a different opinion. So I mean I'll really pay attention to our practice squad guys because that's what they are. They're practice squad guys. So I'm not. It's tough to figure out, man. It really is. But so King Manuel said Nick Foles may have won the Super Bowl. But he's not the greatest Eagles of all time. Hey, you have an opinion, but I'm totally gonna disagree with you. I think Nick Foles is the greatest Eagle of all time, right next to Brian Dawkins. I think he's the greatest Eagle of all time because he won the Super Bowl. He came up clutch and he won the Super Bowl. Who says that Carson Wentz would have won the Super Bowl? As good as he is, he could have had a bad game. Like, who said he would have won the Super Bowl? Nick Foles didn't have a bad game. That's all I know. Do I think the Eagles could be in a rude awakening this season? Yeah, if they don't figure their shit out quick. They very well can be. For what I saw tonight, I know it's the preseason. They've looked bad. They looked bad from offense, defense, not special teams so much because let me tell you something. Shelton Gibson, he has a spot on this team. Yeah, that guy's a stud. But offense, defense, horrible. Absolutely terrible. And let me get into Sidney Jones real quick, all right? This guy looks scared. He does not look like he wants to be out there at all. And it mind boggles me because people are like, oh, how could you hate that pick? We got good value for Sidney Jones. Number one, I hope he doesn't start week one. I just saw that comment. I hope Sidney Jones doesn't start week one because that guy is not ready. Sidney Jones is not ready for live NFL action, especially against starters. He is not. He got put on roller skates tonight by some scrub-ass motherfucker on the Patriots. He is not ready to start. I don't care what anybody says. You put him in the slot outside, it doesn't matter. He's not ready to start. You have to give him more reps in practice. You need to put guys that were already there. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather start Rasul Douglas over Sidney Jones any day of the week right now. Sidney Jones is not ready to play. He is not. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He's just not ready to play. From what I saw today, yeah, he did get dicked. Talk so much shit. Philly Mike's a fucking idiot. Like, all that dude, all right. All that dude is he answers Twitter questions. That's all he does. His YouTube channel has 200 subscribers. He fucking licks that fucking dude's nuts every single fucking show. Like, he's nothing special. Who gives a fuck what he thinks? His opinions are irrelevant. Nobody takes him seriously outside of that show because they're all fucking morons anyway. He's a no-talent hack. That's what he is. Philly Mike's a fucking piece of shit. He's garbage. He's boring. He's garbage. He's ugly as shit. I'm sorry as a man. I'm saying it. That dude, no homo, that dude is one of the fucking ugliest people I've ever seen in my life. Fucking. And his smile, this goofy ass smile. Fucking idiot. Go look E-Rock's balls some more, you little bitch. No talent hack. Hey, what's up, Marcos? How you doing? But anyway, yeah, going back to Sidney Jones. Yeah, he has no, he cannot be starting week one. There's no way. There is no way he could be starting week one. No way. Gabriel, Brad's fan. It's preseason, bro. Yeah, dude. Gabriel, you guys kicked the shit out of us. You guys kicked the shit out of us tonight. And I don't give a fuck if it's preseason. I don't care if it's the regular season. The fact of the matter is, you guys played pretty much our best in the beginning. You guys did, and you guys shellacked us. Like shellacked us. Like it wasn't even fucking close. So congratulations, Gabriel, the Pats fan. I mean, it's not. It doesn't make up for the Super Bowl, but you guys won tonight. So congratulations. Yeah, it was starters versus starters first half. That's what I just said. You know, it did mean something, and we looked bad. We got to figure our shit out quick. Sudfeld made some nice starts. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with what I saw from Sudfeld, to be honest with you. You know, his passes looked crisp. He looked more comfortable as the game went on. And you know, if Nick Foles isn't going to be here next year, he'd be a viable option to take over for him. Trust me, I like that. Is it true? Foles may be our week one starter. Yeah, he honestly, I think he should be, but he needs to get more work in. You know, tonight he didn't look good. I'll be the first one to tell you that he didn't really look good tonight, and you know, it is what it is. But he could definitely progress. He's obviously shaking off some rust. But I'm not really concerned with Nick Foles, to be honest with you, because he won us the Super Bowl and he has a skill. So I don't think Nick Foles will be out for a long period of time. I think he'll basically he'll just rest for a couple of days and then be back out there. Last time I heard it was a shoulder strain, so that shouldn't be too bad. Uh, yeah, but like I said, going back to Sidney Jones, yeah, you cannot start him week one. There's no way. He looked terrible. Yeah, for Gabriel, for a fucking 41-year-old, let me tell you something. Brady looked as sharp as ever. So you guys could be going back to the Super Bowl. Who knows? I mean, I want a rematch against you guys, but the way we're fucking playing, forget it. The way we looked, forget it. I don't care if it's preseason. I don't care if it's not preseason. That you cannot play like that in the regular season and expect to get back to where you were last year. There's no way. I don't care. You know, I've seen this shit enough to where I know what's good and what's not good. And that wasn't good. That was not good. Wentz for MVP? Yeah, we don't know. Dallas Goedert is definitely going to say where I love Dallas Goedert. Good comments, Snow Boys. I love Dallas Goedert. You know, he's going to be a tank. He's going to be put perfectly next, right across from Zach Ertz. I think they're going to thrive, and that's the one key spot I like on our offense. Thanks for keeping it real. Thank you, Eagles01. Yeah, I keep it real every single video. This is what I do. You know, you guys ask me questions. Sometimes I don't answer them because some of them are troll questions not meant to be answered. But for the most part, when I answer a question, it's always honesty. It's always real, and it's always whatever I think. You know, I don't try to fake anything. I just tell you what I think. We fly high. 95 saying Gibson surprising the shit out of me. Yeah, Gibson's on the team as far as I'm concerned. Like, he definitely is. He's on the team. Is that what you really think of? Listen, Rick. You keep asking me about Philly Mike every single time. I'm going to answer you in the most politely way fashion. There's no reason why I should care about Philly Mike. He's known by a lot of people for the wrong reasons. That guy has no talent whatsoever. He's very boring to listen to on that show. I've watched that show a couple times because I watch podcasts. You know, I try to take notes from people that are working podcasts. That guy's he's so boring. And all he does is read Twitter questions. Like he has some sense of the game, but he's boring. You know, there's the only reason why he's on that show is because you know, you think E-Rock's stupid? He assembled a cast of all boring people to make himself look better. E-Rock's one of the more evil geniuses you'll just don't know because he acts nice around you, but he's an evil genius. He knows what he's doing. He's not a stupid person. Putting a bunch of fucking idiots around him. Although I do like Gale. Gale's pretty cool. He seems like a pretty cool dude, and he's experienced, but he's putting a bunch of boring people around him to make himself look better. And Mike is example number one. Fucking no talent hack. What's the strongest point? Is Philly 500 here? Holy shit. I didn't even see it. Hooligan's better than 4th and John. Yeah, honestly, we're working on it. We're just going to be in there every single week. We're definitely going to try to take over there. I'm not even going to lie. What's up, Philly 500? How you doing? I am pissed off, Philly 500. I am not gonna lie. I did not like what our birds put on display tonight. It pissed me off, and it is what it is. Uh, that game was terrible, guys. It really was. It was a really bad game. I'm not happy about it. But we always have right. We always can bounce back. And next week we have Cleveland in Cleveland. So never know. Yeah, the O line was bad. Big V looked horrendous, like very bad. So I mean, whatever. Next game, hey, on to the next one. You can't really take too much out of it. Although I do a lot, but yeah, thanks Philly 500. The Hooligans is just gonna get better every single week. We're here to take over. We're not here to just come in second or third place. We're here to be the best podcast in Philly. And we're definitely gonna be that. It's taken it's taken some time, but I thank Tom and A2D for having me on to create my own show on my platform. So I'm very thankful for it. I'm there to bring my talents and make it very entertaining for you guys, and that's just the whole goal. I do it myself. I don't ride on anyone's coattails. I just don't do that. I whatever I do is myself, and that's just my goal. You know. Brown's gonna be better than the Cowboys. Nah, I mean, see, a lot of people give the Cowboys hate, and rightfully so, because we fucking hate them. But the Cowboys, in my opinion, at least my opinion, will probably be 10-6 this year, because I feel like Des Bryant actually hurt the Cowboys. I think he hurt their chemistry. I don't like Baker Mayfield. I mean, he's hardworking, but the best QB in the draft, in my opinion, is Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, sorry. Uh, uh, Rick, that's not the point. You're not getting my point, Rick. I don't have respect for anybody that gets success, if you want to call it success, um, by leeching off of somebody. Like, I don't have any respect for that. In the beginning, someone like him didn't have any talent. Like, he was barely viewed. And he begged and begged and begged this guy to make a video with him. And he finally caved in and he made a video with him. And then he made him a counterpart on the show because he knew that he looked weak next to him. Yeah, he's not anything significant. People may like him because he acts like a good guy, because he probably is a good guy. I just don't like him. I don't have respect for people that leech on to people. But yeah, I just don't. I think it's weird, to be honest with you. But whatever. I'm done talking about that. I said my piece, and that's pretty much that. Someone's behind me telling my fucking ass. It's probably a cop saying, "What the fuck's his light on for?" Whatever. I'll bring him through the hood, because that's what we do over here. We bring people through the hood. All right. Josh Rosen. I don't really like Josh Rosen, to be honest with you. I think he's a little bit too immature to be a QB in the NFL. I just do. I mean, I think he turned out to be a little bit cocky coming out, and I don't know. He just seems like he has bust written all over him. I don't really like Josh Rosen at all. All right, let's see what you do, motherfucker. You gonna get off my ass? All right, go in that lane. Don't stay in my lane. You know what to do. All right. What games am I worried about this season? I'm not per se worried about any games. I'm just more worried about how this offense is gonna do. This offense and defense in particular are gonna do, because now you have these stupid NFL rules, and it's gonna completely fuck up the game, because you see you can't lead with your head anymore, which is stupid, because when you're a safety, you have to lead with your head to make a tackle. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but right now it's not looking too promising. Yeah, I think Darnold's a very good QB. I do. I think he's the best in the class, other than Josh Allen, honestly. And a lot of people are giving Josh Allen hell, but let me tell you something. He's gonna be a very good QB in this league, definitely. Um, Rick, you're fucking killing me. Yeah, Desert. Shout out Desert Eagle. These rules are stupid. These rules are dumb. I do like Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a very good QB. Did I hear about the Eagles possibly trading Ronald Darby to Miami? No, I didn't hear about that. What's the scoop on that? I pray to God they change the lower in the helmet. Yeah, they kind of have to, in my opinion, because you can't have these games decided by these stupid penalties because that's what's going to happen, and it's going to make me rage like crazy, which is good for entertainment on YouTube. But it's not how you play football. That's not what they teach you. They teach you form tackling, and you have to lead with your head if you're a safety. You might as well just get rid of the fucking safety position if you're going to have this new rule. There's no point in it, you know. Bridgewater Ball. I didn't watch the Jets game. After the Eagles game, I kind of just tuned out. After the first half, actually, of the Eagles game, I tuned out because I was just sick of watching it. I thought it was really dumb. Yeah, I don't like Roger Goodell either. Philadelphia show. I'm pretty sure that's Jesse Meza. He's been a long time follower. He has his own radio show. Go follow him. I think he's on Twitter, Jesse Meza. Facebook, Jesse Meza. A very good guy. Bridgewater gonna get traded. I think he should at this point. Sam Darnold looks promising. Go up to some of these comments. Philadelphia show. Yeah. That's the radio show. On Twitter and Instagram, Philadelphia show. Yeah, go follow him. No way we get Mac. I mean, people are seeming to forget we have Timmy Jernigan, and he's injured. So when he comes back, that'll be a big upgrade to our defensive line. But Hody Nada has been pretty much non-existent. Michael Bennett's had some key plays, but nothing special. Yeah, but Goodell is the one that influences decision making. Like he's not the one making the rules, but Troy Vincent is making the rules because he played the game, which I kind of get. But Roger Goodell as a commissioner needs to step it up because he's the one in charge of all the money. And he's got to do something. Josh Gordon to go into prison? Maybe I don't know. When do I think the Eagles win another trophy? Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. Gun to my head, if I think we're going back this year, going back to back this year, no. Gun to it's very hard to go back to back. Yeah, we have the thing is we have to rely on Howie Roseman now and Doug Peterson to make the right decisions. I know I say Doug Peterson because he has a say. Trust me, he does. But Howie Roseman needs to be on 8 ball. Like he needs to get things perfect because salary cap is a killer in football, and your team can only be good so many years if you don't get the right pieces in the place. So definitely. How should we feel about Sidney Jones? Big Ballin says very worried, very worried. He looked bad. He looked bad. We take it game by game if we get somewhere. Gibson was good. It takes a full year to come back from an AC. Yeah, it does take a full year to come back from an ACL, which is why I don't get why people are trying to rush Wentz. I don't. I don't get it at all. Do not get it. How do you feel? Shit. I don't even know why I laughed at that comment. I'm zoning out. Do I play fantasy? Yeah, I play fantasy. I'm actually in 3 leagues this year. Why didn't Hackenberg play? He didn't play. I stopped watching after the first half. They said he was gonna play. Maybe because he sucks. I don't know. Hackenberg is not a good quarterback. I mean, he has skill, but Penn State ruined him, so he's pretty much done. I don't even know why we signed him, honestly. And you know what, guys? Thank you for my ride home. Ride home chat. I'm done here. I need to get some sleep. I'm zoning out. It's like 1:30 where I'm at, and I'm glad you guys tuned into this chat because I wouldn't be anything without you. And I'm just trying to build up the hooligans my show on ATD Radio so I could keep talking to you guys because it's a big venting process. I definitely need to rant to someone, and you guys help me out every single week. So, I'm definitely doing all this for you guys. By the way, the show I'm doing is not free. I'm not getting paid for it. It's not free. And any podcast around the area knows that you have to pay for a podcast. And I'm doing that because I want to build something. I want to build something where I talk to you guys. And I just think I just think it's necessary to do a radio show and get better at it and get more experienced to where you could become something one day. And I think that's what a lot of you guys should do out there. I think you guys should, like, if you guys have a dream of doing something, you should go out there and do it. You should go do it. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't let anyone say you can't do it. Just go do it. Go have fun with it. Even if someone says your show sucks, just go and fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Just go do it. Because that's what life is all about. Go live your life to the fullest. Don't let some asshole try to bring you down. It's not worth it. Just go do it. Philadelphia show. He is another guy that I really like. Jesse. I don't know him personally. I've never met him, but that's another guy that just wants to do it right. He wants to go live his dream and do whatever he wants. He lives in fucking California. He's very far away from Philadelphia, but he supports every single Philadelphia team like it's his last day on earth. Those are the people that I love. The fans. I just love that shit. And yeah, those are my last words. Be sure to check out the Hooligans on Saturday at 1 o'clock. It will be me and Rob. We will be discussing this preseason game, the Eagles' chance all around the world. We'll discuss the Phillies. Rob will have more on that, and anything you guys want to put in mind. So that's all I gotta say. You guys have a great night. Thank you for checking out my stream, even though it was a short one. And bye. I'm out of here.